What's good, YouTube? Andre here with the DM Network. Y'all, I apologize for not uploading the video yesterday. It's the first time we missed the upload in over a month. I just had a lot of stuff going on and wanted to spend some time with the family and just, take a day off. I think that everybody deserves that every once in a while, but time to get back to it. And today, I really just want to talk about the state of Dragon Ball games in general. However, before we get into that, y'all, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It's completely free. Doesn't cost you anything just to click that button there. Now, we do upload 7 days a week. Like I said, that's my normal schedule. Follow me on Twitter. I post updates and things on there. If I'm not going to be uploading a video that day, I'll also post it to my Twitter account from here on out. And guys, turn on notifications so you don't miss an upload. Now back to it. So the state of Dragon Ball games right now, y'all, we are sitting in a very, very good time because Bandai, of course, everybody knows about the deal with Shueisha that they have to release a game every year, essentially. Now that's not just console games. It could be a mobile game as well, which those mobile games are pretty fun. Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and Dragon Ball Legends are pretty fun. There's another one that should be coming out in a while as well. I did a video on that one. I can't remember the name of it right off the top of my head. But then the console games, I mean, every time I think about this game, I cannot wait to hear more about it. And there's nothing inside of me saying that this game is going to be a bad game. Everything in me is saying that this is going to be the game that we have always wanted, and I have always been asking for. An potentially open world Dragon Ball RPG game. They've got a good development team on deck with it. CyberConnect 2, who's done good jobs with the Naruto series, Asura's Wrath, and games like that. And in my opinion, the game does have a lot of potential. Will they keep it true to Dragon Ball is what I want. I really want a game that's going to be like playing the anime, smashing people through rocks and boulders. And, even in the trailer, watching Goku and Piccolo power up. And I know it's just a trailer, but to me, it's like, look at how the rocks literally break into chunks and things like that. And it's like, will that really be in game? The stronger you are when you power up, the more effects it has on the environment around you and things like that, as opposed to like Xenoverse 2, where you power up and it's just, these little rocks that fly up. It's not really cinematic. Will they give us those cinematic power-ups? Will they give us those cinematic super and ultimate attacks and things like that? I'm excited to see it. And then seeing the game design and how it looks, it looks like you're playing the anime, and that's really cool. It's super exciting because the direction that they're going, and competition is awesome. Competition is something that we need. And while you could say, right now we don't have competition in the Dragon Ball realm because Fighters is a literal fighting game. So people that are into fighting games, hardcore fighting games, they'll play Fighters. That is not competing with Xenoverse. It's not. Xenoverse is a different style of game. This, an action RPG, is a different style of game. Now, will we get competition in that? Probably not, because Bandai Namco has the rights to Dragon Ball games. So unfortunately, no other publisher can publish them. So unless Bandai decides, hey, we're going to go with a different, let's say like a Xenoverse style game, we're going to go with a different developer and make another game. Essentially, they'll be competing with themselves, but that competition will still be there on the market. It's not like how in sports games, like we have NBA Live and NBA 2K, you have two different publishers in 2K and EA competing for a basketball game space, which 2K won that, but I digress. Bandai has the rights to this. That's why, like now, EA, no one can make an NFL license game because they have exclusivity with the NFL licensing. So it's still fun to have different types of Dragon Ball games out there. Fighters, Xenoverse. I hadn't played Xenoverse in a while. When I get a real bad gaming itch for Dragon Ball, I play Xenoverse because Xenoverse just leaves a lot to be desired to me. And I'm hoping that this game can fill those desires. Like I said, with the destructible environments, with the power-ups, the super attacks, the ultimate attack, I'm not going to lie and tell you I don't have high expectations for this game. I do. And I know people say, well, be careful with high expectations, because then you can hurt yourself when the game doesn't come out the way you want it. And if it doesn't, it's fine. It's Dragon Ball. I'm still gonna have fun with it. It's still something new, and it's still gonna be fun regardless, you know. But I do believe that this could be the game that we have always been waiting for. A lot of people have always been waiting for. The fighting genre got theirs. You know, the what if in a case people got theirs with Xenoverse, created character content and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm just super excited. I know a lot of y'all are excited too. Now, when we'll hear more about it, that is the $1,000,000 question right now. Like I said, I don't think they'll wait till June and July, Comic-Con, E3 and stuff like that. I think when they start promoting Super Dragon Ball Heroes, we'll tend to hear it a little bit more. World Seeker for One Piece comes out on the 15th, and they've been marketing that and stuff like that. I would imagine they're going to have a live stream for it maybe next week. They always do it before release. And then after that, you know, once they start, I'm pretty sure they'll have a live stream about Super Dragon Ball Heroes where we'll probably hear about this game or potentially through Jump Force. Now, it is surprising to me that we haven't even got an official title with that, but I know it's part of their marketing thing. They already know what the title is going to be. They're probably just saving it for marketing to announce with the new trailer, because Project Z, that just adds to the mysterious hype for the game. When you don't know the title, you just know it has something with Z in the title, and it's like, what could it be? You know, what could it be? This and that's the speculation, the hype, and we're living up to that. We're fulfilling that, you know, and doing these videos almost every day about this game and stuff, keeping that hype train alive, man, because I want to help keep this game relevant. Everybody knows it's relevant. I mean, Bandai knows that. All they have to do is come out with something, people are going to talk about it. But right now, people aren't talking about this game. They're not. And mostly because you have people out there who, they don't want to speculate. They just want to talk about facts. When information drops, they just want to do videos. But I don't want to do that. I want to talk about what I feel about this game, what I'm and y'all, all of these videos are speculation. I understand that we don't have facts yet. We don't know exactly what the game is going to be like. All we have is one trailer, but guess what? I don't care. I'm going to speculate. I'm going to talk about it, and there's clearly an audience who wants to hear that, and so that's what I'm going to do. That's the beautiful thing about this platform, is that it doesn't matter what you want to talk about. There's somebody out there who wants to hear it and who's willing to listen, and if you can provide informative, knowledgeable things, then even more so, and I think that's what we provide here, you know. Like I said, it is all speculatory because we don't know a lot of the facts. I mean, we know the development, we know the work that they've done and stuff like that, but we don't know the core mechanics of the game, the combat system, etc., etc. We do know that it is the original story of Z. I had a kind of a little fallout with a comment guy about that, saying that I was misleading people by saying that Super could potentially be in the game in DLC, but that's, you know. Here's the thing, y'all. If you're going to talk in the comments, watch the video. And if you're going to comment on something I'm saying or something, I would appreciate it if you would just go back and watch all the videos. Yes, there's a lot of videos. And if you do that, you'll get the context of where I'm coming from and all this. Because y'all know, the people who've been here day one since I've been talking about this game, y'all know that I'm talking in a speculatory manner. And I know that Super is not the original story of Z. The original story of Z ended with Majin Buu. And if you want to be technical, if you want to be a technical guy, technically, Cell Saga was technically the ending of Z, because at that point, Akira Toriyama wanted Gohan to take over in a sense, but that wasn't the case, and they continued on with the Majin Buu saga, whatever. But the original story of Z, ends with the Buu saga. Super was something that was new, and Dragon Ball Z, Battle of Gods, etc., etc. That's why I say that if they do put that in the game, what did we talk about in the video? We talked about it being potentially DLC. But over and over again, I say that I feel the game should go to the Majin Buu saga. People ask me about Super, and I tell y'all the same thing every time, that I don't think that Super will be in the game, because and I always say, if it is, because anything is a possibility now. Yes, the game could tell the original story of Z, but that video was talking about a end of everything type of discussion, like when it's all said and done. Because when they market these games, like I said in the video, they market them a certain way. It's like, oh, this game is going to be this and this and this. And at launch, it's not fully that. But once, excuse me, all the DLC is released for the game, then you see the full encompassment of the game, similar to Xenoverse. And I use that for an example. You know, they said we'd be able to make decisions and stuff like that. When Xenoverse released, we didn't make a single decision. You know, what we did, I think, at the end about Bardock, whatever, but that's yet to be determined. But yet and still, now when you go into Xenoverse 2 and you play it and you have food, you kind of have a little bit more decision making in the game, but you get to see the full picture of what the game was supposed to be. You know, and games are doing that a lot more, not only because games are being pushed out more and faster, but because they can add extra revenue with downloadable content and stuff like that. And they support the game for 2 or 3 years that allows them to work on the next title and things of that nature. So that's what I was saying in the video, is that I doubt that Super will be a part of this game on release, but with the popularity of it and with them not going to come out with another one of these possibly for 2 to 3 years, it just depends on the sales. Then it's a very real possibility that if they do have addable content to it, which Bandai has in all of their Dragon Ball games, season passes. Also, we know that CyberConnect 2 has done it with the Naruto series. Then it's a very real possibility that Super could be a DLC for the game. But I digress. It is an awesome time to be a Dragon Ball fan, y'all. I'm super excited for this game. I know that you guys are too. And every day I'm looking out for more and more information. I'm looking for people that's doing other videos. There are a couple of guys there's one guy that's starting to do videos on the series, and I can't wait to hear about the game and go back to the videos and see what we were right about and what we were wrong about. That's going to be really fun, and I can't wait to do a video about that. But that's all I got for right now. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below, are you still hyped for this game, or is the hype dying down since we're not hearing anything? Till next time, y'all, thanks for watching. Peace.